is under siege as Russian ground forces bear down on that city. Residents are preparing for battle, taking shelter, or fleeing, with scores of Ukrainian civilians and service members already killed.
The Ukrainian president is pleading for the outside world to help defend his country. Meanwhile, in Washington, President Biden joined an emergency meeting with leaders in the NATO security alliance. Alice Barr has the very latest from our capital.
The White House today announcing economic sanctions against Russian President Vladimir Putin, taking the rare step to directly target a world leader as Russian troops closed in on Ukraine's capital amid mounting casualties, gunfire, and explosions. Air raid sirens blaring. A hunted people huddled underground, flooding train stations and border crossings to flee or rising up to fight back.
My husband is still there. We'll fight, even if Europe doesn't help us.
Ukrainian officials releasing images of a Russian plane shot down and a bridge blown up to slow the Russian advance. President Biden speaking today with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, who released a video message showing him standing his ground in the besieged capital. That after telling world leaders they might not see him alive again, pleading for help to stop Russian President Vladimir Putin, and now offering to negotiate on a key Putin demand that Ukraine abandon ambitions of joining NATO, a top Russian official suggesting it may be too late.
Russia has shattered peace on the European continent.
President Biden joining NATO leaders in an emergency meeting, weighing how far they can challenge Putin without escalating to direct military conflict. NATO's Secretary General announcing that for the first time in history, part of the NATO response force is deploying for collective defense by land, air, and sea. The 40,000-member force includes American troops. They'll defend allies along NATO's eastern flank, but will not enter Ukraine. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.